at 15 minutes, Peyton. Look. I'm not kidding. I'm sending you a photo right now. This is. Hang on. Give me 2. I'm not on fucking crack. Look at your phone right now.
Looking at my phone right now. I'm not getting shit from you.
What do you mean? Is it not sending?
I got it now. Yeah, it says 16 minutes on your end.
I'm not on crack. I'm not on crack. I'm gonna log off, log back on. Maybe it will
No, it's fine. It's fine.
What if I'm messing something up? What if we have dual recordings going on right now?
It's fine. It said I had a 9-minute recording.
Okay, that was when I left the first time, I think.
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. It's fine. It'll be okay. I promise. We're okay.
You might have another bonus clip. Maybe.
Okay. Well, let's do the intro if you can remember it.
The lights are dim, the windmill is spinning, and we are back, baby.
That's right. Welcome back to Secrets in the Elephant Room, where we talk about life, love, and all the long, dreadful holidays in between.
So sit back. I think grab a Christmas cookie or maybe a glass of champagne. What holiday are we at? And let's get into it.
If you guys are new here, my name is Payton.
And I'm Dalany.
And this week's elephant in the room is all of these holidays kind of blend together at this point. And where are we and what year are we even going into?
Where are we and what year is it? Oh my God. You know that?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I've been seeing all over TikTok recently?
Oh, God.
I think this is mainly like the college kid thing, right? Where like you have that weird awkward moment in between semesters and eventually like it's like, yeah, yippee holidays. And then you're just stuck. And then maybe you have a New Year's plan, maybe you don't, but you're stuck. That's where I am. It's the same thing in corporate, guys. Like, it's the exact same thing.
Tell me.
Literally.
Yep.
You have the days before Christmas, and it's the whole, do I work or do I not work? That is the question. And then you go into Christmas, right? You do all your Christmas things. And then you have either traveling on that Friday or you do nothing. I don't really know. I had to travel personally. And then you have today and tomorrow. And again, same phenomenon. Do I work or do I not work? What do I do? What am I doing here? Why is life going? What's going on? That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, we didn't post last week because Dalany and I spent a lot of time together. We got to see each other for the first time since I moved to Washington. We spent a lot of time together. My mom was like, I'm pretty sure you spent every single day this week with Dalany, at least for like 5 minutes. And I was like, yes, I have. What are you going to do about it?
Is there a problem? I don't think so.
But that whole time, dude, we had some conversations that I'm like, why the fuck are we not recording right now? And I can't even tell you what they were because they were so fucking crackheaded. Because we were just on something else the entire time, mostly because the only time we could spend time with each other was after work and late at night.
Yeah, it was bad. I would travel to and from, and then I'd just be so tired at work the next day. I'd be like hanging my head on a table. Payne went and got me coffee during the middle of the workday, which I so needed. I was so dead. I was at your house till like midnight, 12:30.
No, midnight. Yeah, sometime around midnight.
I know I didn't go to bed till 2 though.
And we didn't even do our vision boards at night.
No.
Guys, winter solstice, Dalany and I, we were going to do a whole episode about what we do for winter solstice, but we ended up not seeing each other until late. And then we overthought everything that we were doing. And we were actually making better time than what we normally do. Let me just say that.
True.
Also, winter solstice is a really cool day for both of us for multiple reasons. It's Jasper's Gotcha Day, first of all. Gotta celebrate the cat. And second of all, that was the day we decided to start the podcast. We stayed up late at my house just trying to figure out a name. I don't even know how we ended up on Secrets in the Elephant Room. And we were trying to figure out all these concepts. I think I wrote like 50 script ideas in one night. And yeah.
I just remember talking about, I was like, what the hell would our podcast even be about? And then I was like, it'd be so funny. I love Moulin Rouge. Let's watch that movie. What if we had a podcast after it?
I think, yeah, it's so funny because I've had a lot of people recently ask me what the podcast is about. And I'm like, it's just me and Dalany making memories and getting to have them. And I'm like, the best way to describe it is the bohemian lifestyle and us just like trying to live to the fullest and talking about it. I definitely think we need to talk about our winter solstice stuff that took like multiple days. It wasn't just winter solstice. It was multiple days. But I do have a surprise for you. It's not in the room with me, but Dalany decides to just not act like I exist when she gets stressed out. She's like, Payton who? She ignores my text messages, but will send me 20 TikToks and then finally respond and be like, oh yeah, I was doing so-and-so after like 3 days.
To be fair, I did that with everybody. Ethan called me 4 times and I did not answer any of them.
No, that's fine. I just want to say that Dalany acts like I don't exist when she's stressed out. And that is fine. I understand why she does this. So we did all of our like winter solstice stuff. We're doing 12 magical nights. And when I say we, I mean Payton is burning all of the stuff so Dalany doesn't burn down her apartment.
Yeah. Dalany can't do fire magic, but she was chanting Payton on when she was doing her fire magic.
So we're doing spell jars with the ashes from our wishes for the 12 magical nights. And I went to our friend Amber at Erstwhile.
Miss Amber. I miss Amber.
Yeah. I went to go see her and buy some crystals for our jars and stuff. And I bought you something that is not going to go in the jar unless you want it to. But I got you authentic citrine. Because what you have is a form of quartz mixed with citrine. I got you pure, authentic citrine points. Yes, you get a baby point citrine. And it's authentic. It's pure citrine.
I can't wait. I'm screeching. My mic's going crazy. Oh, this is so exciting.
I got us a bunch of crystals.
I love it.
And I bought myself a Cinnabah.
Cinnabah.
We all know Meg. I should also talk about my readings that I got too. But yeah, I got some Cinnabah.
Cinnabah.
But yeah, Dalany and I did vision boards. If you want to talk about your wishes or your vision boards, so I'm not yapping by myself the whole time.
Okay. No. Here's the thing, right? I know we wrote them down, and I have like an idea of what I wrote down. But genuinely, like, I didn't forget them, but it's almost as if, like, I wrote it down and they just, like, disappeared.
That's what you need to do. They need to disappear from your mind.
Okay, because
you have put
I
your intention in and they need to go. Yeah. The only one that you'll need to remember is once we get to the 13th night, not the 13th, the 12th night, I'll send you a picture or I'll text you whatever one wasn't burnt. And that's the only one you think about. That's the only one you focus on. The universe has the rest. You don't worry about the rest.
Okay. Maybe I have to look at my vision board to remember a rough outline of my ideas.
You can talk about what you put on your vision board and stuff like that. I can talk about what you forced me to put on my vision board.
We are heavily manifesting this. And we're doing this right. No key.
Did you see that TikTok that I sent you?
No. Which one? Wait, I'll look at it later. No.
It's a one of, I've been single for 5 years. Yes. Here's my boyfriend application.
Yes. Literally, that is just another indicator. He's feeling it. He's feeling the single loneliness. He's feeling it. He's like, man, I could really use someone right now, right? I need a connection. And then you're going to go, bam, it's me, Payton. I'm in a connection.
Guys, Dalany made me put Jackson Olsen on my vision board.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, people. And that's why when she was joking with me, she looks at me and she's like, what if I did Jackson Olsen on my vision board? And I'm like, why not? Let's do it. In fact, let's write it out right now. We're calling our shot right now. And I had to make her edit it. Also,
Oh my
did you
goodness.
see the TikTok I just sent you?
Just sent me?
Yes.
Well, I was just out and about. So no.
All right, then I get to break this news to you. All right, do you remember Anastasia the musical?
Anastasia? Yeah.
Anastasia, sorry. Do you remember the guy who plays, is his name Dimitri? The one that you really like, Derek Klana? Derek, is that his name?
Yes, Derek Klana, yeah.
Guess who's their entertainment Savannah Banana Ball player?
You're kidding! Oh my god, no, hold on.
I was like, my jaw dropped. I was like,
you're fucking kidding me. Ah! Not another one of my men. Sorry, God. Oh no.
I overreacted a little bit with that one. I was like, I gotta send this to Payton. Because in case any of you were, missed out, Payton infiltrated my TikTok with Savannah Banana. And funny thing was, ironically, here's the funny part. I'm pretty sure that KJ was the first one who popped up. And I was like, no. Yeah, it was KJ. It was KJ and Jackson. And I sent it to Payton and I was like, oh, this is funny. I got a TikTok from Jackson Olsen. I didn't know it was KJ's account. And I was like, his friend's kind of cute. Why didn't you tell me about his friend? Payton did on the podcast. She literally was like, this guy. And I was like, I don't know.
I think I edited that part out of the podcast being like, you know what the dream is? They're both single. And you know what? Jackson's got a best friend. I don't know that they're besties, but they hang out all the time. But I was just like, the dream, date besties. So...
But yeah, now it's infiltrated with KJ. Not as so much KJ anymore. Jackson's now on there more, and the Savannah Bananas in general are all over my TikTok right now.
It's been so funny because I've had a lot of people lately, your dad included, being like, I didn't realize Payton liked Banana Ball. And they're all, every single one of them are like, oh, it's because of the theater aspect, right? And I'm like, well, yeah, but like, I love baseball. I've loved baseball for a long time. Like, since being home, my mom told me that the Cubs are playing the Mariners in Washington, and we're going to the game now. Like, period. It's decided. I gotta go buy tickets.
Hell yeah. That'll be a good game.
It will be a good game. I'm excited.
This goes back to our episode of Girls Who Like Sports. They look past
Two theater girls walk into a sports bar?
Yep. They walk, we look
That's
like
one of my favorite titles of all time. Yeah.
But we want to be there. Cash was looking at my Saquon Barkley jersey, and it was so funny. He was like, you're an Eagles fan? I'm like, I'm a Saquon Barkley fan. And does I happen to like the Eagles because he's on that team? Yes, I do.
Yeah. I didn't get like one of the authentic Jackson Olsen jerseys. What they did was they ordered a Banana Ball custom jersey that you can get off of Etsy, and they just put Jackson Olsen's information on it.
That's
I was like, you could have put my last name and my favorite number, 34. And we could have...
You could put your last name and his number.
Yeah.
Manifestation.
But no, I'm like, I love it, but I want an authentic Banana Ball jersey. But right now, with it being in between seasons, they're kind of hard to find.
Are they?
They're expensive right now because of limited stock. So I'm going to wait until season starts.
Makes sense.
And then I'll be buying my boy's jersey.
Hell,
best believe.
Yeah, Jackson.
Also, we gotta talk about
number 8 on the Savannah Bananas. That was our vocal stim for like at least 2-3 days. Was just that. We just kept saying that over and over again.
When she says we, she mostly means her.
Yeah, I was having so much fun manifesting for you.
We also have to talk about our Christmas gifts, because I'm currently wearing what Dalany got me for Christmas.
Mine's sitting right there.
Dalany got us matching sweatshirts. They're absolutely gorgeous. I'm obsessed. Mine is green. Hers is pink for obvious reasons because she got us Wicked themed sweatshirts.
They're so cute.
Mine says, unusually and exceedingly peculiar and altogether quite impossible to describe.
Mine says blonde.
And they have our initials
Blonde.
on them. They're just so cute, and I'm obsessed.
And ironically, we're also wearing the colors, even though I'm not even wearing my sweatshirt right now.
I am wearing my sweatshirt right now. And I didn't even know that we were recording today when I put it on, if I'm being totally honest.
It's been my go-to. It's so soft. It's been my go-to travel hoodie right now.
So comfy.
But yeah, and back to the vision boards. Yeah, what are we putting on for 2026? What shots are we calling in 2026? I think, and yes, I've been seeing this a lot as a trend, but I think it really goes to what my theme is for next year. And I think I want to be more spontaneous and whimsical in my 2020. And I told Peyton this when I was just speaking out loud. And I was like, you know what's something I really want to do that I've never done before? I just want to pick a place. Yes, there'll be a little bit of planning because of finances, obviously. But I'm just going to pick a place and I'm going to go by myself. And I'm going to see
Solo
what happens.
trip.
Yeah, like I want to do something spontaneous for me by myself because I don't think I've ever done that before. And I think that'll be a really good milestone memory for me in 2026. And it also plays into, like, obviously I love to travel. I want to travel. Also, I found out Nana wants to go to Ireland 2027, 2028. So I have to
I
figure
already
that
called
out.
dibs on you for 2027 for Europe trips.
I can swing both. Let's be real here. Is Nana really going to plan it? No, it's going to be me. So we're going to go when I say we're going to go. Therefore, case closed, we'll be okay. But yeah, I have that on my vision board. I feel like I blocked my 2026 out into like 4 sections, I feel like, was how my vision board came out. And it was definitely more, normally my vision boards have always been very clean cut, very put together. They usually are very like clean girl aesthetic theme, I would say. And this year, I low-key went like full on maximalist. And normally I'm not that kind of like, I am that person, but I'm not at the same time. But it felt like good to just throw everything out there that I wanted. Just like everything. I just added a bunch. And I added a lot more quotes to mine, which normally I don't do. I'll usually throw in 1 or 2. But I don't know why. I just feel like saying things, speaking them into existence has really resonated with me this past year. And I want to continue that into 2026. So yeah, if you want to talk about your theme of your board,
I'll
because
talk
I
about my vibe.
really, really loved your vibe. It was gorgeous.
I'm obsessed. So, yeah, normally Delaney and I have talked, like, Delaney talked about her being very clean girl aesthetic. Mine is very dark academia or, like, very deep, dark theatrical. And this year, I decided my vibe was Monet. And I've been thinking about the quote from Clueless a lot with it, where it's like, oh, she's a total Monet. Far away, she's absolutely gorge, but up close, she's just a mess. And I just like, I don't know. I love that quote. I think it's so fun. And like, yeah, she's insulting her. I get it. But also, such a good quote and such a good explanation of Monet. So I have a lot of bright colors. And yeah, that's kind of my vibe. Mine is very rebrand, but like connecting with inner child, very youthful, fun, outdoorsy energy. Yeah.
Heck yeah. It's gorgeous. It's very colorful. I love it.
It's very bright and vibrant, and I love it. I think this is the first one that I've done a bright. It's really gonna clash with my apartment now.
That's so true. I didn't even think about that.
It's fine. I'm rebranding, so maybe my apartment will have a little rebrand of its own.
I've been seeing a lot of things about rebranding, like mixed opinions about it. And this girl was like, you don't need to rebrand yourself. You're taking in too much content. You don't need to do this. You're watching too much TikTok. Like, she just called it all out. I was like, wow, I never looked at it that way. But also, I feel like there's a double-edged sword with it. Like, it's in moderation. Like, it's not
Yeah, like, my thing is I've moved to a new place, and I'm feeling like a lot of my style and habits and things that I'm doing no longer match with my goals and what I love. So the rebranding is not like I'm doing a ton of research and I'm spending a ton of money. My rebranding is like, okay, now I gotta figure out, now that I've gotten comfortable in this space, what's the best way to grow in this space?
No, I love that. I think that I think that there's that part of it, and no, I feel like you've changed a lot. Like you're recognizing like the whole old pattern things. Like it's like you're. I feel like you took a very big is it introspective? Like where you like look at yourself from up above approach.
Retrospective? Like
Retrospective approach.
looking
Yeah,
back? Yeah.
yeah. Like you're comparing a lot. I like that sense of a rebrand. It's nice.
Mhm.
I feel like last year, I kind of had something similar to that, which was the whole, like, rebrand phenomenon for me, but I think it also helped me cope in a year transition and a big
Yeah.
change. I think it went from, like 2024 was so shitty, it was so bad. I had a lot happen that it's almost like I needed that mindset shift. I needed that extra push to get me through, I have a whole other year to go, and it made me, I think, flip more from the I have a whole other year I have to get through mindset to I can't wait to get to this next year mindset.
Mhm.
So I think utilizing a rebrand that way is healthy as well.
Yeah. I it's also, and we can talk about this later, like I said, I went and got a couple of readings done on the winter solstice before I did my vision board, which I think really helped me think about it and, like, yeah, kinda guided me and maybe made me a little biased in the style I was doing, but in the best way. But there's a lot of things, like, changing astrologically, like Pluto's going into Aquarius, and I'm an Aquarius rising, Aquarius first house, which is identity. So I'm gonna be rebranding for the next 44 fucking years without even intentionally doing so. Like the universe is like, now it's time to rethink everything about yourself through a majority of your life.
I've been seeing so many things right now about Libra risings, and they're all making me so scared. Like, I'm just like, why is this? Why is this going on? This big change, but it's good though, which is why I think
Yeah.
I separated. Like, I thought about. It's just funny how my vision board ended up this way with my four corners, like my four focuses. I believe my bottom corner is more career focused, very financially driven, being financially literate, investing in myself more, which whether that means like opening a high yield savings account, putting more money towards my stocks, getting that promotion that I'm clawing towards. Those things are in my bottom corner because they are all things I'm working towards. Then in the top of that, I have like my wellness girly corner because I really want to get into routines because I noticed the happiest I was in 2025 by myself was when I had these routines I could speak to, which
Mhm.
again, it's like that whole phenomenon of building habits and having that structure for yourself. Like your brain, if you work out every morning or if you do something like a task, your brain is going to like automatically say, I am that person. And I want to be that person who has these strict routines, who is disciplined, but also can let loose. Which is why in my other half of my board, I have my spiritual journey continuation of like my manifestation, calling out my shot and really going for it, getting into my citrine, which is so perfect that Peyton got me pure citrine because that is on my vision board. Already one checked off of the good old photo board. Journaling, manifestation, just I don't know. I really got into that kind of spirituality this past year. And I wanted to continue that because that also brought me a lot of joy in 2025. So we're pushing that. And then finally, we have my fun, spontaneous corner. And this is where I get whimsical. I have like my creativity in there. As we talked about, Peyton and I believe, have both been going on a big creative journey with Peyton getting more into writing and all of her side girl hobbies. I'm doing a lot more songwriting now and just like I don't know, just putting more creativity in my day-to-day. I did start Big Magic. I just got halfway through it and then put it down. I need to get back into it or just reread the first half.
Shocker.
I was on a flight when I was reading it, and man, maybe I'm just not a flight book girly because I just like lose it. It does pass the time, but I lose the thoughts.
Nope, I listen to audiobooks or podcast. I can't do that.
Yeah, I think that's what I gotta do if I'm on a plane. That's like the good thing next time. And then I had the traveling in my corner. I did put an F1 race in there because I said it last year and I never went. In fact,
Did you put it on your vision board
I did.
last year?
I put a race
Oh.
I did. I put me going. I just never did it. I was gonna go one weekend and I wish I did because like the CEO of like my company and like they were all there and I was like they had the race car in the freaking office. I was like, what the heck? What the heck? So this year I'm not stopping myself. I'm just gonna do it. Even if I have to go by myself. Like
Yeah.
I think I was so hung up last year on waiting for people to want to go with me. And I'm like, why do I need to do that? I don't.
Here's my thing. I may not like it. Like, I'm not into it like you are. It's not that I dislike it. I know nothing about it. But I love you so much that I would go and I would get invested for at least the day.
It'd be a
I
long
would
day.
be that. Well, it would be a time for me to get invested in something that you love. And I'm happy to do that because I love you and I want to love the things that you love. So I would go with you. I know it's expensive though, so I would have to budget.
Depends where it depends what
Yeah.
race we go to. If we do our Euro trip 2026, we could get race tickets cheap because they're cheaper over in Europe versus in the US. But
Ugh.
that's a thought. Anyway, yeah, I had that. I have the spontaneous trip in there. Yeah, I have a good feeling that 2026 is going to be a good year. Good vibes all
Yeah.
around.
Astrologically, it's supposed to be a really good year. I went and
I
talked
hope
to
so.
Kinsey K, another gal that we love, and she did my astrology stuff, talked to me through that. And yeah, apparently 2026 is supposed to be a good year for like astrologically wise.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, my stuff for mine, I did based off of my readings a little bit, and a lot of them had to do with like reconnecting with your inner child, which I've been really excited about trying to find ways to incorporate play into my life. That sounds so weird, but like I had a director that I worked with, Andy. I love him so much. Literally one of my favorite humans. I want to be like him when I grow up because he's just so cool and creative. And he talked about like theater as a way of play, but we as adults having to find more way to enjoy like the sensation of play as like you have as a child, because like we never actually grow up. I still feel like I'm 12. I'm like, who lets me have an adult bank account? Why am I driving right now? Who the fuck thought I was smart enough to do taxes? I'm sorry, what? So one of my big things is like connecting with my inner child and like nature. And obviously, Dalany and I make this comment all the time, eldest daughter syndrome. Having to grow up way too fucking fast. So that's a big part of mine. Connecting back into my spirituality more, connecting with friends, leaving myself open for like new relationships, whether it's platonic, romantic, enemies, you know, who knows. Apparently I might have an issue with one of my neighbors, according to Kinsey.
Oh no.
We'll see.
Is
Yeah.
it freaking cute?
Is it cute? Oh my god, it's already happening. God damn it.
Great.
A lot of people are gonna have no context to that.
Well, all we gotta say is if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. What else did I put on there? Just creativity and having fun and keep enjoying myself and be a financial girly. Be better about my finances. It's like have fun, but like watch your money.
Put yourself in check. Yeah, investing in myself, but also like it's okay to have fun every once in a while. My dad really like gave me a wake up call with that when I was home, and I was talking about one of my coworkers who travels all the time, and I was a little envious about it. And I was like, how do you do that? I was like, how do you just save up what money you have, go somewhere, and then redo it all over again? And he was like, "Well, that's what you gotta do. We're young. We're only we're only in this age group once. Like, why not do that?" And I'm like, "What about retirement? What are you gonna do then?" And my dad looks
Delaney,
at
you're
me.
fucking 22.
That's exactly what he said. He was like, "Delaney, you have so long to save for retirement. What are you talking about? Like, you are not gonna be living that retired life for another, 60 years. Like, girlfriend, slow
No
it
matter
down."
how hard you work right now, this economy is so bad. Here's my other thing right now. This is gonna be going on a little bit of a political rant. This is how I know we're going into a recession. Every bitch on TikTok is talking about minimalist aesthetic. And I'm like, fuck that. I am not minimalist in any sense of the word. Do not try to tell me I need to follow the minimalist aesthetic. If I want to be a maximalist and get my fucking nails done because I want my nails done, I'm gonna fucking do it. Quit trying to influence me to be a minimalist.
The minimalist, phenomenon and maximalist, I think it's okay to have a reminder for people that, yes, you do not need more than one water bottle to fit in. Like, things
Oh
like
yeah.
that. Like,
I only have
society.
one water bottle.
Yeah, as a society, I just think there's so much content and so much push about having multiple of something, spending money, doing this stuff. And it's especially hard for people. Like, even I have a tough time watching some of these luxury TikTokers, and I'm like, I get envious. I'm like, and it throws me off my track. I start to think, am I really doing the right things? Is this really the right track? Am I financially aware? Should I be at this point as a 22-year-old right now? Like, is this okay? And it throws me off. It throws me off a little bit. And actually, yes, it does kind of scare me a little bit more to spend my money. I've always been a very big saver. I don't like to spend my money very often unless I have to. It's something that, for going into 2026, the spontaneous road trip, this is going to kill Delaney a little bit. She's going to be so uncomfortable. She's going to be like, "You're telling me we're going to go someplace?" Like, the whole adventure part, doing the deed, doing all of that stuff. Great. I have to spend money on that? And I gotta drop that? What? No. No, you don't. You have this, this, and this to pay for. And it's like, Delaney, I'm very blessed that have a very big savers mindset and I budget accordingly. Then I'm like, Delaney, you already paid off your bills. You have been blessed to pay off your bills. You work super hard. You got a little bit of extra commission. Why don't we take this and do something spontaneous with it? Not every time, but for once in your life in 2026. Because like my dad said, you're only 22 once, and I'm not even close to being retired, so I gotta live it up while I can.
Yeah. I don't know, now that I'm a little bit more in a financially secure place, I definitely feel that. I am not the kind of person who wants to own 100 things. That has never been me. I like to own quality things rather than quantity. I'm very particular. I've discovered that with my spending, I don't buy things on a whim a lot of the time until it's something that I really, really love. And I need to plan a little bit better. But I bought a dress today that is so gorgeous, and I'm so excited about it. And it was only $20.
Steal.
It was a steal. Like I said with my rebrand, I need to swap out clothes that I don't wear or don't enjoy, and I need to get rid of those and start bringing in things that I really love and am actually going to wear.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. Especially clothes that don't fit me anymore. I have skirts hanging in my closet that I'm like, I can't let them go. I got them for Christmas last year. Bitch, those things make your ass fall out. You never wore them because they don't proportionally fit you. You're too lengthy and your legs are too long and your booty hangs out. You never even touch those things. Are you going to wear them now? No, because your booty hangs out. So why do we still have them, Delaney? My answer to that, I don't know. I don't know why I still have them.
I'm doing a massive clean out once I get back to Washington. It'll be a massive clean out. But yeah, speaking of bringing things back. Christmas. We haven't talked to each other since Christmas. We saw each other winter solstice. We talked about all of our goals there. That's more of our New Year's than like New Year's. We make our resolutions for winter solstice. So like that's more that for us. And we haven't even had New Year's yet. That's coming up, which bleh. Anyway, but Christmas. We didn't get to see each other. And you never talked about what I got you. So
I have not talked about what you got me. I actually showed it to every single one of my family members, and everyone is obsessed with it. So for Christmas this year, I got from Payton a is it watercolor? It's watercolor /
it's
sketch,
watercolor.
right? She like
Mm-hmm.
sketched it and watercolored it.
Yep.
Painting of Chile, and it's in a cute little pink frame, and I showed it to all my family members, and everyone's obsessed with it. Everyone's like, this is the most cutest thing ever. We love it. Like, Chile looks so good. I'm like, I know, she really got all of his good sides. He ages like
He's
fine
so
wine. He's
handsome.
a handsome boy. He's so handsome. But yeah, I got that. I was so excited. I still need to figure out where I want to put it. I don't think I'm going to hang it because I think the frame is too heavy. I
It's
think
heavy.
I gotta set it up somewhere. Probably on my desk somewhere, but I'm gonna be honest, my apartment looks like a tornado ran through it. I kid you not, Peyton, I drove to Minnesota Friday. I was so exhausted because guess what? Dalany had to make her squash for Christmas because it was such a big hit at Thanksgiving, so she had to do it. Tell me why
Oh,
Dalany
no.
thought, okay, why don't we just do the exact same thing we did on Thanksgiving for Christmas? And then so I went and I had to stop and get a squash on the way back from Minnesota. And actually, funny story about that. I had to stop and get gas again, and I accidentally locked Jay out of the car when I was going to get a bathroom. And Mac was in the car, and Jay's like banging on the window, and she's like, "What's going? Like, let me in the car." And Mac's like, so he
What a
goes
little asshole.
he goes to because the car was I had the key fob. I had the key fob. So
You
Mac's
can't
like,
unlock it from the inside?
I can with the key fob. He apparently can't. My car thought he was trying to steal her. So he tries to unlock the car. It doesn't work. So then he's like, maybe it's a driver's side thing because he thought my apartment key fob was, hi Jaspy. He thought my apartment key fob was my car fob, right? So he's like, okay, I just got to turn the car on. So Matt crawls over, puts his hand on the brake and presses the button. Nothing happens. So Mac's like, well, that's odd. The key fob's in here. So then he's like, well, I guess I gotta open the door and we're just gonna see what happens. He opens the door, beep, beep. And it was so funny because I was just coming out of the bathroom when that happened. I'm walking out and I'm like, whose freaking car alarm's going off? It's mine. I get outside. I start I press the button and Mac's like, all you can hear was ha 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 because I'm laughing so hard because Mac's like, all I see is Mac poking his head out the door like sheer panic because all the attention's on him. He's breaking a sweat. Jay's like, because she's cold, because she didn't wear a jacket, and it's freezing in Minnesota. It was so funny about peeing myself.
God.
Anyway, so I'm in a delirious daze. I drive back to Minnesota. I drop the kiddos off. I make my squash at grandma's. I come back to my apartment, unload all my shit. I pass out. I don't even brush my teeth. I was so tired. I just knocked out. And I woke up, and I felt so much better because, honestly, this holiday break is supposed to be a time for rest. It has not been for Dalany. I have been
Absolutely
going.
not.
I've been staying up late, trying to make sure I visit with everyone I want to visit with, aka Peyton. So I'm at her house till like midnight, which I'm not usually up. But it's been prepping me for New Year's. And so I was super exhausted. But Christmas Day was really good. It was a really good day. Very relaxing. I watched the second volume of Stranger Things. I'm so excited for the finale. I'm so sad I won't be able to watch it right when it comes out because Dalany's hosting New Year's pregame and she'll probably be closer to going out to the bar at that point. So there's that. I hear the yeah, that I like threw me off. Yeah, it was a good Christmas though, overall. I had a really good Christmas at my grandparents' house up here, but I'm not gonna lie, by the time I got to that Christmas, I was so drained. And it's also because 2 of my cousins got engaged. So I
Oh,
was kind of
God.
having I was kind of having not an existential crisis because I'm super happy for them and I am very highly independent. There's a little chunk of me that was like, should I be engaged right now? Like, is that the timeline for this? Like, what's going
Girl.
on? I literally went through a whole phenomenon, Peyton. It was very brief, but it happened. It was like 1, 2, and guess this? They're all in the same family. Craziness.
No.
Craziness.
That's hard. No, that's hard. I get that. I haven't had really anyone my age around me get engaged. Most of my friends, okay, never mind. I take that back. I was gonna say most of my friends get engaged later in life, and then I remember Meredith and Shelby, and I'm like, nope, they got married to their high school sweethearts. I'm kidding myself. Death. Anyway.
It is a weird phenomenon, though. Like,
Sometimes it's hard to sit and talk to them because I was showing them a picture of a guy on a dating app, and they were like, yeah, I've never seen what a dating app looks like. I'm like, I fucking hate you guys.
Fuck off. Literally, fuck off. I love you both, but fuck off.
I know, Meredith was like trying to swipe, like you swipe through photos, and I'm like, no, you scroll through the profile, and she's like, well, I'm sorry, I've never had to have one. And I was like,
it's the way
I fucking hate you.
It's always the way that it gets said too. They never mean it to be condescending, but it sounds condescending as fuck every time.
Well, and like all of my friends besides you and Tia are in committed relationships. Like, I surround myself with people who are in very healthy, like, too, like, that's a rare thing to find, too. Like, committed relationships are easy to do. Healthy committed relationships are another thing. And I'm surrounded by people who have healthy committed relationships. Like, and so it's just so funny to be like, oh yeah, let me show you this guy that I'm chatting with. And then be like, yeah, I have no clue how to fucking work this because I've never had to. And I'm like, okay.
Damn.
Now, if Jackson Olsen would just realize I wouldn't have to be on
that app. If he was just on that app
deal with this.
Get with the program. Jackson Olsen right on the Savannah Bananas.
Oh my god. Death. I can't. It was also so funny because I hung out with Reagan today, which she's one of my past students, but now practically my little sister. We went and hung out today, and she got me a Christmas gift, and it was really sweet.
Aww.
And one of the things that she got me was a collection of love poems.
That's cute.
And yeah, and she also got me a really cute cat mug. It's so funny. But she was like, I've noticed something different with your Instagram stories. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, they're a lot more hopeful about love recently. And I was like, well, let me tell you, there's nobody sparking that. It is literally, I watched Pride and Prejudice, and the hope came back. I don't know.
Something about the freaking romantic movies.
Whenever I see the hand flex TM, my heart swells a little bit. Every time I see Lizzie Bennett insult Darcy and he comes crawling back after he's done all the things he can do to make her life better, I have hope, but I know that men like Fitzwilliam Darcy do not exist. Anyway.
Hi. That's all I can
Shelby
say.
watched it for the first time and she kind of hated it.
Wow.
She was like, they did not have enough time together. And I was like, well, yeah, but this is like that time period. And she was like, I don't think what he did fixes how much of an asshole he was to her. And I was like, yeah, okay. Don't make me hate it, please.
Agree to disagree.
I agree, but also, I love this film so much. Please don't point out everything wrong with it. I will cry.
If people do that with Moulin Rouge, I just tell them to shut up. I'm not gonna lie, I'm blunt about it. I literally am valid. I can't remember. Like, some people I understand. Like, my friends who hate musicals. If they were to watch Moulin Rouge, obviously they wouldn't freaking like it. So if they're sitting there watching it with me, and I want to watch it, and they happen to be there, and they're complaining, I'm like, shut up. You knew you weren't gonna like it, because you know what genre of movie this is. Therefore, your opinion is not relevant. End quote.
Nobody can convince me to not like Moulin Rouge. Sorry.
We have a movie. If they ever make a remake of that movie, I'm gonna throw a computer chair through my window.
What if you're playing Satine?
Maybe I'd consider, but here's
What if
my
Aaron
thing.
Tveit is playing Christian?
Dude, my life would be made. Like, that would be my biggest achievement.
Yeah,
Dude,
so
I
watch
wouldn't be
what you
able to
fucking
handle
say.
it. I wouldn't be able to okay, but, like, I would also have mixed feelings. If it was Aaron Tveit and I remaking it, here's the thing, is
You know what? They're recreating Pride and Prejudice, and I'm dying a little inside, but some of us just have to live through it.
that is true. I'm just saying, like, even if I were to play it, like, I wouldn't want to portray the story as any differently than what Nicole Kidman and Ewan McGregor did. Because it's emotional. Like, most people, I feel like, have a very big emotional reaction because of the storyline, how it's set up. It's set up beautifully, which I think a little bit the musical sometimes lacks.
Yeah.
One, because they changed a lot of the music, but I think that was, like, a whole debacle with, like, rights, and they wanted to write their own and all that jazz. That's okay. I still do love the musical. I just don't think it has as big of a but so, what did they have to do that? They had to make it 10 times more dramatic.
Yep.
10 times more dramatic. Like, I'd wanna go into it, but I don't wanna
We're
spoil it.
getting really off topic. This is a different conversation
Yes.
entirely.
So sorry. My bad,
How
my
did
bad.
your sibling Christmas go? And how did your parents like their gifts?
My parents loved their gifts. My dad wanted handkerchiefs, which mixed feelings about handkerchiefs after I talked to my Uncle Chris about it because they are not very the most sanitary thing. And knowing my dad, he will not clean those very often.
Don't say that. I don't need to know that about Mac.
This is the guy who picks up dog poop with his hands, Peyton.
Oh, don't. I didn't need to know that about your father.
I'm sorry. It's genuinely known at this
I
point.
gotta say this, though. Your dad made my heart really happy when I came to see you and when you were here because we were on FaceTime and he comes to say goodnight to Dalany and I go, "Good night, Mac. I love you." And he goes, "Good night, Peyton. Love you too." And then when I brought Dalany coffee, I walk in and he goes, "Hi, Peyton." And I go, "Hi, Mac." And I go downstairs. I come back up and I'm like, "Okay, bye, Mac." And he goes, "Aw, bye, darling." Kill me.
I do love and adore my dad. I do. But also this
But
isn't just a
damn,
fact
that's
about my
nasty.
dad. About my dad, that's a fact. So there is that. Hannah got a new attachment for her KitchenAid, I think, and it's like a shredder. So she's very happy about
Ooh.
that. Makes her life a lot easier. My siblings loved sibling day.
Oh, did
So
they?
they did. So they were really excited for on Christmas. Like they opened the card, they're like, "Oh, thank you for the money." And we're like, "That's not all. Like this is what we're doing." And me and Mac and I made a PowerPoint. And Mac put some funny crap on the PowerPoint. Like it was so bad. Like it was like, "What are we like sibling day 2025? What are we doing? Where are we going?" And the option was like a sweatshop or Dr. Joyce's office. And if you would like to know, Dr. Joyce is an old family doctor who, like, got caught for trying to he got a sting about a prostitute. So he got caught. Mac put that as
I
an
knew
option.
about that.
Yeah, Mac put those as options, and they were like Cash was dying. Cash was like, "I think I have to pick the sweatshop. I don't think I can." It was so funny. And then we're like, "No, we're going to the MOA." And then we, like, presented all of our food options, and, like, we threw Hooters on because Hooters is the MOA. And surprisingly, everyone picked sushi, which they loved. Like, they had
Yeah,
such
was
a
it
good time.
conveyor belt sushi?
It was the place that
That looked
Shiguhira and I
delicious.
went. It was delicious. We got up to 52 plates as a 4-person unit.
Ugh,
It
I
was
can do it.
insane. It was insane. I was so full. Like, Cash and Mac, 2 growing boys, like, they're the ones really chugging along, but they liked it. Jay was super excited, so we went in a snowstorm, keep in mind. I got us to the MOA, blizzarding outside, and the roads were fine, right? Except for the side streets, they're not fine. So that kind of sucked. I was slipping a little bit. We get to the MOA. Everything's good. Mac, though, doesn't like people, so he kind of freaks out a little bit. And then I think he was hangry. So for the first half of
Yeah.
our trip, he was hangry. So he was kind of in a pissy mood. But then once we got sushi, he was like a whole nother man. Like everyone was super having fun. We were gonna go to Nickelodeon, but we didn't have enough time. So we might do that a different time. But it was overall really good. It was a really good idea. I had a lot of fun. I was mostly with Jay the whole time. But yeah, it was a good day. And then we
Good.
were leaving the MOA and the snow got worse and I was slipping everywhere. It was so
No.
dangerous. I should not have been driving out in that, but I was. So then we got to Papa and Grandma's and then I had to drive back home. So I waited like 2 hours and then the plows did all the major highways and we were good. But yeah, sibling day was super fun. I bought new makeup, which I have not bought in a very long time. So it's good because all my shit
You
is
said you like your concealer.
I got the NARS one, the NARS Radiant Concealer, because it's more acne safe than supposedly the ones I was. House Labs is good. The problem, I love House Labs. It's just like their shade range doesn't, like maybe I just got matched weird, but it's too tan on me.
Yeah.
So I need something lighter, and they didn't have that when I bought it. So there was that, and the foundation too, just like was just a little too much for me, and I love the NARS one, which is probably not acne safe, but I freaking love the NARS one. It makes my skin look so good. So I decided to get the concealer, and I wore it today, and it was, like, really good. For my holiday party, I had a holiday party today. I had a Secret Santa today with my work people. That was fun. Almost cried because that was one of my last times with my team before I go into to my new team, so it was a little emotional, but overall it was a good day. My brain's just fried, and I don't wanna call anybody. I don't
I
want
feel
to.
that.
I don't
I
wanna
get
talk to
that.
anybody. But yeah, overall, very good Christmas. 10 out of 10. I'm very grateful. Everyone made it so special. It was really good. How was your Christmas day?
Christmas Day was weird. This was with my dad's side of the family.
Oh boy.
And my uncle's immediately like, let's get drunk. And I'm like, Uncle, it's only 11:30. And he pours me this giant glass of wine. Delaney, this man was hyping up this wine so much. He's like, I specially bought this when he went to Okoboji, which we've talked about. Like, my grandma has a lake house there, things like that. He, like, bought this wine, and he pours me a glass. He pours me a big glass, too. Like, not even a small one for me to taste test and see if I like it. He's decided I'm going to like it. When I tell you this was the most vinegary-ass wine on the planet Earth.
Oh
It
god,
didn't
no.
taste like wine. It tastes like vinegar. And, like, wine has its own taste. This could not have been wine. This could not have been wine. I had no clue what the fuck it was. So as he's, like, walking in and out of the kitchen, I'm, like, pouring it down the sink, acting like I'm drinking it.
Dude, I would do the same thing. I'm not kidding. I'd do the same thing.
I was like, dude, I haven't even finished my coffee yet. Like, why are you trying to give me wine this early in the morning? So that was interesting. We ate. I came home, I took a nap, and I went back after, like, the rest of my family got there. That day was okay. My Saturday Christmas with my mom's side of the family is more my speed. Like, I love them. It was a very emotional Christmas. I made both my mom and my grandmother cry with their Christmas gifts. And then I have to talk about this. This is a very sweet moment. I don't know if I'm able to. I'm gonna have to text my Aunt Chelsea because she'll be listening to this anyway. Hi, Aunt Chelsea. She found out about the podcast. She found out about the podcast on Christmas when she was asking how Delaney was doing. Because that family still loves her.
I thought the whole
And-
family still loved me. It's okay.
Well, all my family. My dad's mom literally said just show up at the lake house whenever.
I was
Peyton
just
doesn't have to
fucking
be
with you.
there.
It's because, and we talked about this was a random conversation. I'm known as Delaney's best friend, aka part of the family, not
Delaney's
Caleb's
best friend?
ex-girlfriend. I said, did I say Delaney's
said-
best
Delaney's best friend.
Oh God, this isn't good. Peyton's best friend. Jesus, not my own best
Anyway.
friend. That's sad.
Anyway, my cousin is getting adopted officially by my uncle, and she gave her a photo album full of pictures of them, as well as the paperwork for her to change her last name to his,
So
which made him cry like a baby. He was sobbing. I also had my Secret Santa with my friend group, my D&D friend group.
Oh, it happened.
It happened. Guys, if you're listening, I love you. Shelby and Mike, you're excluded from all the ranting I'm about to do.
PSA.
We did not decide on when we were doing this until the day before we were going to do it. And then they picked the one time. So my family and like our close family friends, Belinda, Mari, Brian, and Bella, that's my mom's. Belinda's my mom's best friend from middle school, like my second mother. Every time we go to celebrate something or relax and hang out, we always go to a restaurant called Mi Familia. It's a Mexican restaurant. Peyton's favorite Mexican restaurant.
My mouth's watering thinking about it.
My God, it was so delicious. I wanted to cry. Anyway, we planned to do that at 6 o'clock on Friday. When did they plan on having our said Christmas party? 6 o'clock on Friday. So I'm like, hey guys, I have this plan beforehand. I will be late, but I will be there. Belinda gets me drunk off of margaritas. I'm pretty sure I had a whole pitcher of margaritas by myself. So I show up to the Christmas party drunk. And then Meredith is making me more drinks. So it was a good time. I wasn't bad. Like, I was a steady intoxicated. But so I get there, we do gifts. I had Shelby, which I was so excited about. But here's the problem, you guys, and I'm going to admit this because I know that Shelby's the only one who listens to the podcast, besides maybe Mike once in a while, and Mike's her husband, so he already knew this because he was in on this. I spent so much money on Shelby because I didn't know that I was going to have her for Secret Santa. So I was already buying her Christmas presents. I bought her a Dutch oven and some cookbooks, and then I also did a Christmas Secret Santa gift on top of it. So I got her Canoodle. Do you know what that is?
No.
It's
All
a
I
game.
think about is Caboodle.
Oh God, no! It's Canoodle. It's a little thing that has like these different patterned balls in it, and you put one in, you mix it up, and then you try to fit them all in there again. And you try to time yourself or whatever. So I got her that. I got her reading light. I got her a case for a Nintendo Switch. I got her a hot chocolate set. I spent more than what I was supposed to, but it's fine. Nobody needs to know.
Nobody needs to know.
Who follows the Secret Santa price code anyway? Not somebody if you actually care about that person.
I always got them a really nice gift for all the Secret Santa. The only year I didn't was the alcohol one, but that's because it was stupid. I wanted to go to Secret Santa. Yes, it was fun at the end of things, but like, I don't know. I liked buying the
Didn't you buy them a pickled vodka?
Yeah, and the reason that's so bad is because Ethan absolutely hates pickles, and Loki has a trauma connected to pickles, and I thought it'd be funny to get pickled vodka. And who gets the pickled vodka at the end of the game?
But
Ethan. He was
That's
about
so
to
funny.
smash the bottle into the ground outside, and I was like, no, we all want to try it. And he's like, this is so bad. I can't believe you did this. Which, that was the reaction I was looking for. It was funny.
Yeah.
Everyone thought it was funny. And yeah, it was that's the only one I really didn't really try. Plus Via was also egging me on. She was like the devil on my shoulder, like, you should do this. There's only one person who would get away with this, and it's you. And I'm like, you're right. Let's do it. Because Ethan and I just had a relationship.
I love Secret Santas. Like, last year I had Zach, and I made him a book, which was under the $30 limit. The book was under the $30. But everything else that I bought and put in there was not under the $30. And then, yeah, Shelby had me last year, which is really funny. And she got me some really cute, really sweet stuff. And then who has me this year but the guy I had last year? Zach had me this year.
Aw, I love that.
He got me a candle, which smells amazing. He got me a reader blanket, so it has a hood, and then it has like slits so that you can like still hold your books and stuff. And then he got me a milk frother because I absolutely destroyed my milk frother.
Doing what?
I threw it in the sink with water in there.
Wait, I have to find this letter that I got for Christmas from Mac. Dude, it is so funny. So Mac bought me for Secret Santa for Christmas. He bought me a massage because I've been complaining about, like, I've always wanted to get one, and like obviously when I sit for so long, like, just things get stiff. And I was like, I'm gonna treat myself to a massage this year. So Mac writes me this letter, and he's like, "Dear Dalany," pretty much the premise was like, it's so funny if I had it. Like, it's somewhere in this apartment. Again, tornado hit my apartment. Basically, the premise was, I was going to get you a massage, but when I looked up massage parlors where I'm located, there was some creepy white man that popped up. And Mac's like, I'm gonna be honest, I felt uncomfortable booking you an appointment with this creepy white man. I don't want him touching my sister, so you're gonna have to look this up. You don't have to use this money for this creepy white man massage. You can go to any massage parlor you want, and so I'm gonna give you this money. I Venmo'd you already. Or you could spend the money on this. And it's a picture of Tonka vodka. And I don't even know if I've told this story on the podcast. But there's history with this specific kind of vodka from college. It was hilarious. I was laughing so hard. But yeah, Matt got me a massage, and I get to book it with not a creepy old white man.
That's so funny. Oh my god, what a Mac thing to do.
It was a good one. It was typed out and everything. I was laughing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I didn't get really any gifts. I got mostly cash. Just because, like, obviously I can't take much. But the littles got me a Stitch mug, which I love.
It was really cute, though. I loved what the girls got you. I got to see it firsthand.
I'm dead.
Oh, you're dead? We haven't even gotten to New Year's yet.
What are your New Year's plans, Dalany?
Well, after being asked about 200 plus times, all we're really doing, we're just going out. That's pretty much it. Well,
I extended my trip to the 2nd. Did I tell you that?
You did?
Yes, I did. If it makes you feel better, the only person I have an option of kissing at New Year's is probably Tia. So
I'll probably end up kissing one of my girlfriends. It's what I normally do, except for, last year was
Dalany kissed everyone last year.
That was a doozy.
Including me. I did get a kiss from Dalany last year.
That was a Dalany doozy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, my New Year's, I'm probably not doing anything if I'm being honest.
I love that.
I'm so exhausted from being home. I'm sleeping on an air mattress, you guys. In my old bedroom, which is now Beckett's bedroom. And if you don't know who Beckett is my mom's cat. The cat has stolen my bedroom.
Oh, and he did. I was there. I've seen the bedroom.
He has so much stuff in the room that my air mattress is pushed in the corner towards the closet.
It is not.
So yeah.
Room. It is Beckett's room.
It's Beckett's bedroom. I am a guest in his room, and yeah, it's not upsetting. I'm fine. It's okay. I'm so tired.
Honestly, I would go to your couch.
I have slept on the couch a couple of times, and then my mom's like, "Why are you sleeping on the couch? Is the air mattress not good enough for you?" No, sometimes it's not good. No, I need a solid surface to sleep on. The air is too fluffy for me.
Fluffy. I had all my siblings stay in my apartment. That was an interesting time.
How did that go?
Well, I kept my bedroom to myself. I made Mac go on the air mattress. The other two went on couches. And Mac ended up staying up until like 1 a.m. doing homework at my office.
Oh my God.
The other two were trying to sleep. And then they all slept soundly though, because it was about 1:30. And I text Mac and I'm like, "Can you pretty please keep it down?" Because my apartment echoes because there's not a lot of shit in it. Like there is, but there's not. So it just sound bounces off the wall. And Mac's like, I could just hear Mac go, "The lady told us to shut up, so we gotta be quiet." And I could hear. And I'm like, oh my fucking God. But yeah,
Beat 'em.
apparently they were like, you need a fan in your apartment. Little do they know I have one. I just didn't know they wanted one. Because they said that they could hear every single movement on the couches because they're leather. They could hear every
Yeah.
single movement. So it was like in the middle of the night. They were all like, we can hear a freaking mouse fart. You need white noise up in this hole. I was like, I'm sorry. It was so funny though. I was cracking up.
That's so good.
They added to my sleep deprivation.
Mine is so bad. I was like, I'm not gonna have jet lag. Who's gonna have issues sleeping?
Who what's that?
2-hour time zone difference? I'm fine.
We're not fine.
We're not fine. I'm so tired.
I had a
I'm
thought.
scared Keith is gonna break into my apartment.
If you,
I have the cameras on, it's fine. What were you gonna say? I'm so sorry.
the whole phenomenon is just what the fuck. Anyway, so I was gonna say I should do some words for New Year's. So this is gonna be Delaney's segment of Delaney going into New Year's. Next episode is gonna be Delaney coming out of New Year's. So Delaney going into New Year's. Hopeful will be the first word. Hopeful, not relaxed, because I know I won't be relaxed. We'll say fun in moderation. Fun in moderation. Maybe something spontaneous, but something new, not something old. Happy thoughts, happy vibes, and no limoncello. That's all I'm gonna say.
Not the limoncello.
Can't do it. I've been really tempted to do it because it's delicious, but last time I did it, I had food poisoning. It ruined it for me a little bit, but I keep staring at it because I'm like, I very well could. But last time I did that, my memory was a little hazy towards the end. All I remember is Jacob was like, let's go home. And I was like, all right, we're going home. Those are my thoughts. Would you like to make a prediction, Peyton, about New Year's 2026?
No thoughts, just vibe.
No thoughts, just vibe. Okay. That could go really good or really bad.
I feel like that's what it's gonna be.
Oh, the prediction. Yes. Yep. I think
I
yours is
love
gonna
you,
be-
but I know you.
I also know me too.
And honestly,
It's
here's the
huge.
thing. I think it's so much worse when we're together. I feel
It
like
is.
you're going to be a little bit more okay because we're not together. Like, I'm still in the Midwest. I could drive up, but I love you. I have no intentions of going out and partying right now. I'm so
That's fine.
exhausted. No. So,
I'll
you're
be
going to be a
honest.
little bit better off without me.
I will be. I'm gonna be honest. I love you.
Fuck off.
I love you, and I knew that like when we're together in that kind of social situation, I have to like prepare myself because I
Me too.
know a competition is going to be taking place, and it'll be very short, very brief, very sly, but it will start.
And it's
then-
unspoken. We
and it's
don't even actually, neither of us are like, let's start racing. It's, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Normally, Peyton will make a sly comment, and then that's what happens.
I've never made a sly comment in my life.
Are you fucking joking with me right now? Bitch, listen. Last
I
year,
have no
New Year's,
idea what you're talking
this
about.
is how Delaney dug herself a hole. We're getting ready together. Peyton got ready a little bit faster than me. We're pre-gaming while we're getting ready. And you made some comment. I was like, oh, fuck, what did I say? You said something it was either A, about me, how you could keep up with me because I'm a heavyweight, which I'm not anymore. Or it was either that.
Last year, I know I for a fact did not make any comments because you know what? I didn't eat that day. So I knew. No, I didn't eat that day except for a couple bites of a Jersey Mike's sandwich. And so I did not say shit last year.
Maybe
whatever competition you had in your head, I was out because I knew I was fucked.
Maybe I was thinking about my birthday. Because I know a comment was made on my birthday. Or
I think it was Halloween. Halloween was when I made a comment. I did not last year.
Yeah.
Last year,
Yeah, last
you
year.
were like, haha, fuck you. and you were the one making comments because you were already drunk by the time I got there, and one
True.
drink had me already caught up to you because that's how empty my stomach was.
That is true. Last year New Year's is not a good example. There is
Last
other
year New Year's
examples.
is fucking Delaney's fault. Don't even act like it's me.
It is my fault. However, I will say the excitement of being in that social situation together does contribute to it.
Yes, it does.
It does. I will say that. The egging on did not happen last year. I think I made that up in my drunk brain.
Delaney eggs it on. Don't even act all innocent like you don't egg it on.
You
And
started this.
also, shut up, Delaney. I'm in the middle of telling a story. Okay? Okay. So you know what Delaney does? You know how Delaney makes it worse? Delaney's the one mixing the fucking drinks. And you know what? Delaney used to be a bartender, but Delaney forgets all of that information as soon as she's making drinks for her friends.
Yes. Because I wanted to my level. Okay, I will say, because I ran out of ingredients.
It's her fault.
And drunk Delaney was like, I know exactly which drink she's talking about because I remember exactly the moment I fucked up. So I was making it, and Peyton's like, make me the exact same drink. Okay, Peyton. I had none of the ingredients, left. It was all done. Because I think I made
And she
one
didn't
for
tell
me,
me.
one for Via. Instead of telling Peyton, hey, do you want something else? I thought, oh, I'm just going to see if I can get away with this, and I'm going to give her this, which had way more liquor in it than the ones I was drinking. And I gave it to her, and she took one sip, and she knew. She was like, I'm dumping this out. I was like, oopsies.
I didn't say that. I remember you asking if I liked it, and I said, yeah, it's great. And I look at Bia, and I was like, this is awful.
It was probably just a cup of limoncello. I'm going to be honest.
It probably was.
You were just drinking ice, like a limoncello on ice. That's what you were probably drinking. Maybe with a dash of water or something that I had. I just ran out of
I'm used to
shit.
it with your Deep Eddies bullshit.
Yeah, that was a phase. But
Anyway.
Yeah, normally I'm okay. It just depends on, 1, if I run out of things, 2, what level am I at, and 3, what level my friends are at. Because normally I'm pretty good about being bartender.
Once again, we're very off topic.
Yep.
Let's get back to New Year's.
Normally Peyton and I go back and Peyton's really going back and forth, but I've also did the phenomenon of going back and forth of going out and then not going out. Because normally I either spend it with Peyton, and it's very chill, low key, or I'm going out. That was the theme for the last couple years. Before that, friends would throw parties here and there, and it wasn't like college, but that's how and then before that, Mac and I would get that sparkling grape juice or whatever and get whatever we wanted, because my dad would be working late because he bartended. So we would just stay up, watch the ball drop, get whatever snacks and stuff we wanted, and spend our New Year's that way. Was how I normally spent my New Year's.
Yeah, I haven't planned mine. I'm winging it.
I love a good winging it.
Anyway, that's the show, darlings.
Cue the can.
Holidays is more like it. I don't remember any of this.
Yeah, I think I just want to take this upcoming weekend and hibernate and not talk to anyone.
I have to fly back.
Good thing you're having a relaxing New Year's. Hopefully no one gets thrown out of a bar like Halloween.